Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wandering DM's Book of War playtest with Dan and Isabelle, episode 2. This is our second episode. So I am, of course, Dan from Wandering DMs, and with me tonight is disinvited artist Isabelle Garbani of the Cow and COVID-19 YouTube channel, and we are stuck in the house together for several weeks. So this
Still doing okay.
This means war. And we are playing some lightweight miniature wargaming with the Book of War rules of my design, and we're working on the version 2 draft. So I think I ought to call this like the draft version 2.0.0-alpha version is what we're working on. And so we have, unlike last time, we have picked our armies before the show got started, so you don't have to sit here for 15 minutes in silence as we pen things in. And I am ready with my army, Isabelle. Are you?
I am ready as well.
What I'm bringing to the table is I'm bringing 30 pikes and 20 crossbows.
I have 3 war elephant archers and 10 pikes.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't have anywhere near that many miniatures. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out. Okay, so I have 2 elephants.
2 war elephants.
And I guess I gotta go in the next room. So I thought I was not gonna do this, so I'm gonna try to avoid showing off my butt like I did last time.
That's okay. I'm gonna entertain you while he's gone, and this is how we're gonna crush him. We're gonna crush him tonight by trampling him with war elephants. I'm gonna love it. Or maybe we'll use a horse for a war
Yeah, we're
elephant.
gonna have a stand-in. Unfortunately, I used to have smaller elephant miniatures, but and you're with and your war elephants have what? Are they spears or
archers?
They're archers.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out some replacements for that.
Yeah, just put. I thought you had one more elephant. You don't.
Yeah, well, I had they were different scale. I actually had
right,
4.
They were smaller.
Yeah, I actually had 4 elephants of a different scale, and so I
Right.
think I put them away in storage because we weren't using them. So that's good enough there. And so one thing, as I pull out the miniatures on the table here, one thing I suppose we could talk about is when I got into miniature wargaming, I didn't have miniatures to begin with. So if you're in your house and you would like to, play along with these kinds of rules, I do have the rules on my blog. You can go to my blog, deltasdndhotspot.com, and I did put up the current draft point values last week, which would be April 4th-ish, something like that, Monday, April 4th-ish. I've got the draft 2.0 rules that we're currently playtesting here. And you could take, if you don't have miniatures, you could take some cardboard and you could just chop it up into little counters of the appropriate base size.
From all the toilet paper that you've bought and stored and used. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
and then that's what I did when I was a kid. Is I took cardboard boxes, and the standard base size is your infantry are 3/4 of an inch square, and your cavalry are 1 by 2 inches, or 25 millimeters square, or 25 by 50 or something like that. If you're talking millimeters. So you could just take some cardboard, and that's how I used to play myself. And we do put up, if we do have a big unit, we tend to put it on blocks of cardboard anyway. So you can just take a block of cardboard and call that like 10 figures if you want. So a couple different options. But fortunately, over the years, we did get these collections.
How many pikes did you take?
Well, I took
120?
30.
30.
Yeah, I took 30.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm going to dig all the way through. And so we'll use like a different type of figure for your stuff.
Oh, you have like the little Harlequin. I hate those guys. Oh, they're so ugly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Isabelle, I don't know if you have other ideas for decorating your custom miniatures.
Well, you can make your own Play-Doh and then paint it.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Why not? That's what I give my students. The recipe for Play-Doh is like flour, salt, water. and then you can dry it and paint it. And if you don't have any paint, use coffee or, you know, whatever juice you have. Cranberry juice for red, coffee for brown. You know, we're going back to like the very basics. I feel like you're not listening to me at all.
I'm totally listening. We're going back to basics and coffee grounds.
Back to basics. Coffee ground, tea.
Yeah.
Tea, coffee, you know. You can make pink by boiling avocado skin. Did you know that?
You can make pink?
Pink.
The color pink.
Yes, you can make pink dye with avocado skin.
Hmm.
That's right.
How would you make blue if you had to?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Blue. I think blue is really difficult. Blueberries? Blueberry juice? Yeah, maybe. No. Well, it might be more purple, but I don't know. I've never tried that. I do have a friend who actually has a blog on how to make art supplies with household items that I've put on my Cow and COVID-19 website. So. 1,
2, 3. Okay. So this is what I'm using. I am using the Harlequin colored guys for my crossbows, and I just have to use infantry for your guys.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I only need 10.
Okay, so you're kind of reddish. I'll pick the red guys.
Sure.
That's an archer there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
so how do
put
you?
them in a
So
pile.
these are all things you're not using.
Okay. I need more guys.
These guys have spears there. So how do you like the? So Isabelle, how do you like the theory of we're gonna reveal and pick out the miniatures on camera? You feel like that was a good idea?
I think he's trying to tell me it was not a good idea. I think Dan is trying to passive aggressively tell me something.
I'm evaluating it myself. Is what's happening.
Well, the problem is I think we don't have like enough miniatures that are out and easily available.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need 10, right?
Yeah, I count in French. I still count in French. A line of pikes. Yeah! How dare you! Alright? Now we're going to do terrain, and that's going to be super exciting.
Correct.
That is going to be like...
Great. So, so we do have our miniatures on the table here. Mine are sort of like that. There you go. That's visible. My camera works. Finally arrived. So now we're going to roll for terrain. So we're going to roll 1 die each to see who rolls first. Whoever rolls higher first. And then also...
5.
Tie.
Tie.
Also a 5.
5.
Okay.
Me.
So you're rolling first for terrain, and then you're also going to move. You're going to set up first your figures, and you are going to be moving first, which could possibly be an advantage. So roll 2 dice, and you'll see the first piece of terrain.
4.
Is a hill. Great. So same thing we got last time.
What do you have?
Crossbows? I have 30 pikes and 20 crossbows. Which adds up to exactly 300 points.
I'm going to put it right here. Look at this. Like that.
All right. Now I'm going to tape this down.
Tape it down because last time
there was
Stan was actually moving mountains because it was convenient for him.
Tiny little...
Yeah. So that he could squeeze his army through the valley.
It was like 1 millimeter difference. It was like one single...
Well, you know...
It was like a micrometer difference, and you're complaining about that.
Yeah, because in real life scale, that would be like 100 meters.
What is the scale?
This is why I'm disinvited,
what is the scale
by
of
the
this
way.
system?
And that is why I'm disinvited.
The scale is 1 inch per 20 feet. It just in case anybody needs to know that.
So exactly 100 meters.
More this tape isn't going to stick.
Yeah, isn't that convenient?
All right, that's where the damn
Great,
hills are,
here.
right? Now
You do
we're going to go back and forth twice is what happens here based on the size of the table as you saw last week. So 6, which I think is nothing. It's open terrain,
Open terrain.
which is
You
nothing.
always do that.
Which is
Open
good
terrain.
for cavalry type things.
7 is also
nothing.
open.
Also open. So here's the last roll for terrain. Again, 6s or 7s are nothing. Anything else is some kind of thing.
Something.
I've rolled a 5,
Five
which
is a hill.
another hill.
Put up a hill.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, this is becoming very artistic.
That is where the hills be. Kind of similar last week, actually, not enormously dissimilar.
That's true, actually.
We also had 2 hills last week.
And kind of put him about the same way.
A little bit, yeah. The game is not
Except
always...
that this time he can't move them.
The game is not always 2 hills. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that you'll have to see in future episodes.
It's called it's Book of War, comma, the 2-hill game.
Hills edition.
Hills edition.
Great. So we got 2 hills here,
Right.
and again, it costs each tier. If you're going up, each tier costs 2 inches. Coming down doesn't cost any more. Remember that cavalry do not get their extra bonuses on a hill, and movement expenses are doubled for them. Pikes do not get special attacks on a hill. They're just 1 attack and that's it. No special defensive bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And now
I think Dan is going to put his entire army on a hill.
Well, I have to sit up in the last 6 inches, right?
Right.
Last 6 inches
I
of the
mean,
table.
second turn.
So, war elephant archers. Okay, so you're going to set up your units first.
Yep.
I think you need to have your pikes in 1 single unit, right?
Why?
Minimum unit size is 50 points. Minimum unit size is 50 points.
Even if I put up, so I can't put him with the war elephants?
You can't have heterogeneous types together.
What?
Yeah. Which is actually
That's kind
sort
of
of your advantage, sort of, actually.
That's kind of, very 19th century here.
Yeah, okay. Or 18th century, maybe. So yeah, you can't have mixed. You can't have mixed.
You can't have
vaccinations.
mixed.
No.
No, you racist.
I try not to be. I try
Right.
not to be. Yeah.
So I have to keep them all in one.
I think so.
That's not what I had in mind.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
not.
you can't mix types, and you have to have at least 50 points per unit. So you've got to have them all. Got to have them all together.
Not what I had in mind.
The war elephants with archers on their back cost 80 points per figure. So a single unit of elephants is legitimate here.
Oh, well.
Which is kind of clever
Give
because
me a
that
little
means
cardboard.
that which is kind of clever because it means the elephants effectively can't ever lose morale.
That's right.
I just have to kill them outright.
How can you say that on camera that you want to kill elephants? That's terrible.
Well, you shouldn't have brought them to the table. If you don't want to see elephants get put down, don't bring them against me in a Book of War.
Are you done?
I'm just getting started. But anyway, it's your setup. It's your setup, so do what you like.
Great. All right. So. So there's 3 separate units, okay?
Yes. Yes. Which is smart for you to do
Okay.
that.
Right. I am done.
Great. So I'm going to start setting up my units. And same thing, I got to have, I basically need 10 per unit, likewise. So I'll put them on the cardboard. So what is your strategy for this game, Isabelle? What are you hoping to have
Crush
happen?
you. The strategy is to crush you. That's all I have. That's all I have. To tell you the truth, I don't even remember how the elephants work. I know they can trample, right? Right.
Well,
I know they can
pretty
charge.
good. I mean, there isn't like a
they can
special
charge
rule
and
for
trample,
it.
right? Isn't there a special rule for trampling? No. That's what I was hoping for. So translate.
Yeah, they count as mounted, and when when you
What does that mean? Make half dice shot in melee. Oh, archer. Oh, the archers.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. So you see the
attacks are +2 to hit. See.
Yes. So yeah, so the elephants do count as mounted, and when they first move into, jeez, I can't remember what my current ruling on that actually is. I'm really embarrassed. I'd have to go look at the code. Actually, I apologize. I actually am a little unclear on what my current ruling is and whether elephants get that bonus or not. I'm going to say yes. Okay, so for the purpose of the show, I'm going to say yes, and this actually might be a mistake, but I'm going to say when elephants first move into combat, they do get a plus 50% bonus. So instead of 4 attacks, you'll get 6 dice per figure when they first move into combat. That actually, I think I was making this. That was actually, I think, the last thing I was making a decision about last week, and I hope I'm remembering right.
I do have to say, I hate those pikes. I really.
I know you always.
Oh yeah, I always complain bitterly about the pikes.
Yeah.
So.
Just their color scheme is what you're complaining about.
No, just the very idea of the pikeman.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And then here I am, and I took some myself. But yeah. That a bunch of guys with like a wooden stick could have like so many advantages.
It's just efficient.
Arguably,
they should have more. Some people who are famous game designers of Swiss descent would argue they should have even more power than what I've given them in the Book of War.
Swiss descent?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Well, Gary Gygax was of Swiss descent, so if you go to him...
Oh my God, just like me?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I still have my hat on, so normally I don't have my hat on camera.
Swiss.
Yeah, so in his original chainmail war game, like pikes are just immune to everything. Like you're not allowed to get in combat with them. They just destroy.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little over the top.
All right, are you done?
Well, I got to put them in the right places, right? So these guys here. I'm gonna have these guys here. These guys here. There.
Remember, you can't move mountains.
Okay.
So if you don't fit, you don't fit. And you don't come and complain to me that you don't fit. This one is taped down.
Yeah. Okay.
You like this?
Yeah, I think that's good.
this?
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good.
That's very symmetrical.
Yeah. I have right. So pikes, crossbows, pikes, and then it's slightly hidden on the camera here. Another crossbow, and then another block of pikes over here on the lower part of the camera. Yes. So here is my setup.
Great.
Pikes and crossbows. The Swiss, if you will.
The Swiss.
The Swiss.
No, that's great.
A little banner in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you have elephant archers. So again, if they remain motionless, you can shoot with 4 dice.
Yep.
If you move, you can move up to half and shoot with 2 dice.
Yep.
When they first run into melee in the open, you can get 6 dice.
Yep.
If you melee off the open, your halves, you're only going to be 2 dice. Melee, and then yes, archers are the only type in the game that they can shoot their short bows even while they're in melee at 2 dice per turn.
Great.
Yeah, the elephants themselves do get +2 to hit, which is just a representation of in standard D&D you have higher hit dice; it's more likely to hit. So in this game, you take the hit dice, you just divide by 3, and you get to add that to any of your attack bonuses for really big creatures like elephants. Is what's going to be happening for Isabelle here today. And it's your turn.
Where's my teeth measure?
See
so
how
this is the abomination that Dan has done. He has taken out the little belt thing.
So that it nicely sits on the table without scarring it up with a little belt loop.
I can't put it on my belt loop anymore.
Yeah, you don't have belt loops and you don't have pockets right now.
Well, that's because I'm wearing a dress.
Yeah.
I'm advancing the full 12 inches.
What about your elephants?
With everything.
Everything, okay, great.
Everything.
Just straightforward.
Straightforward.
Might be a short game. Might be a short game tonight. Might be over. Oh my god! Holy crap!
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
We are not fucking around.
This again. This is
when I said
this is the most profane show on the Wandering Minds Network, largely because of and then you wonder why you're disinvited.
No, I don't wonder why I'm disinvited.
Again.
I know why I'm disinvited. I know perfectly well why I'm disinvited. But I will not change the way I talk. I'm a goddamn New Yorker, and I will say the F word whenever I fucking want.
Oh my god.
All right?
Okay, well...
what are you going to do now?
Okay, so I'm going to go... So the crossbows will try to get to the top of the hill. They'll go as far as they can to the top of the hill as possible, and then like turn in if they can.
Yep.
And then the guys on the far flanks will go their full 12 inches around the corner, and they'll bend this way. And then these guys will go forward.
Are you going to clash with me?
To here.
Oh, to here.
Yes. Only to here.
Right.
Yep.
Very good.
Great. Give me the good ruler. I have to go back and forth with this. Okay. So, going to here, clearly that's less than 12 inches. Like about 8 inches or so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so going up the tiers again, 2 inches, 2 inches, so I have to subtract 4 inches from my movement. These guys can move 12, so I can go a total of 8 actual inches. So I can actually get up there. So
Excellent.
8, 10, 12, and I can get to that point right there.
Great.
Now, if I'm moving full like that, I cannot take shots on this turn.
I know. I say that, like I'm sad about it, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to kill those guys next turn.
Great. I can go all the way to the edge of the top of the hill there. All right, don't drop the cardboard down. Great. So you notice that our cat, Yowie, is here, and he watches very carefully for any rules violations.
Well, and apparently he's not too disturbed about the fact that the hills are moving once again.
They're not. I not. Guys, that's
Do you want me to help you?
I can do it. I can do it, Mom. Okay, so bet right here. So they're going to bend around this corner and get right here.
Okay. Here.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah. Also, I want to make sure he doesn't go beyond what he's allowed.
Without moving the hill, I'm going to go to there. I think you're... Yally! Stop it.
The cat
Yally,
really likes to keep measure is the problem. What a good boy. What a good boy.
That is my first turn.
Great.
And my crossbows did move full to get to the top of the hill, so they can't shoot, and it is your turn.
It is my turn. Who should I shoot first?
Well, I can't... Well,
everybody.
Right,
I'm going to shoot everybody. So...
Movement first. Movement first.
No one's moving.
No one's moving, really?
Why would they move? Why would they possibly move? That's right.
Okay.
You have no answer to that.
Let me just, okay, so before you commit, so the pike, there's a question about pikes on pikes.
Pikes on pikes. Oh, yeah.
So I think that pikes should not get their special defensive benefit against other pikes.
Oh.
So pikes collide with other pikes, you get your normal attack, you avoid the defense, you avoid the special defensive attack. Yes.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna surprise you with that on my turn.
But I didn't know that. Well, then I guess my pikes are going to attack you then.
Okay. Okay. So they will get there. They will get there.
So they will get in melee with those guys. Okay. These guys are not going to move so that they can shoot your crossbows.
Okay. Okay. Great. So it is your attack phase, and these guys are clearly, we'll get these guys direct in contact.
So my range with the archers for the elephant is 15, so hopefully I am not...
Who are they shooting at?
So can these guys, is the angle okay here, or is that too far?
Yeah, we'll say
45?
It's fine, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to go this guy shoots at those pikes, this guy shoots at those crossbows, and these crossbows.
Okay, great.
Alright, so let's do the pikes first.
Great.
So I have 10 pikes.
10 dice, yeah. So you have 5. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front, which is all counting. But they get 2 attacks each in the open.
That's
so you are rolling. So I'm really unhappy about this, but you are rolling 10 dice, and their armor is 4. So you need 4 or higher. This could be very bad.
This is what we do. Woo! 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh
crap!
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's good.
So that's pretty
that
much
I'm very
right there.
happy with.
That sucks. That's the advantage of moving first.
That's right. So the war elephant archer.
Yeah.
They have 4 attacks.
Yes. 4
Their
dice.
range is 15, so I have to
Correct.
see if I'm in long range or short range.
So short range would be 7.5. What do you want to do first?
Well, it doesn't matter.
You pick.
But it doesn't matter. Just do this one.
Great.
So this one's probably in short range,
That
right?
is just barely short range. I agree. Yeah.
And this is probably going to... And I think these... no, they're shooting this one. It's probably going to be long range.
That's long range.
Yeah, and that's obviously going to be long
And
range
that's
as
long
well.
range,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's do the short range people first.
Okay. So you get 4 dice.
So I get 4 dice,
My
and your
armor's
crossbow are what, 4?
Yep. Roll low. Roll stuffy. Roll. Shit.
4 hits!
Every
4
single
hits.
one is a hit.
Every single one is a hit.
Damn it.
That is good. That is good. Okay, and then these I'm gonna need 5s.
Correct. Long distance, you need 5s now.
With that, I'm gonna need to shake my dice a little bit more.
So this unit here. Please roll low. Please regress to the mean, please.
1.
2. Right, 1. Sorry, 1. Right, yes. Okay, great. 5. You need 5s. No 5s. No 5s, please.
No whammies. No whammies. 1.
1. Okay, that's surviving. So now I need to make morale checks. Get the dice here.
I don't know. Oops, sorry.
See, we're throwing everything around again. I guess we were like almost asleep immediately before we started the show. We were sitting here like, oh, I think I'm going to fall asleep. All right, I'm going to roll for these guys first. So my morale is, I got 9 guys left.
You probably
Divided by 1 is 9. That's automatic.
Yeah.
This is automatic, actually.
Yeah.
This here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided by the 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1, plus 1 for their health. So I'm only adding 2. So if I can, again, if I can roll a total of 9, add 2 dice, roll 2 dice, add 2. The target's always 9. So if these dice come up,
see?
Nope.
He's already running away.
False. Nope. False.
He's already running away.
So if these dice come up 7 or more, 7 or more is what I want to see. Shit!
Yes! Run away!
Okay, so these guys run away, and the current rules is they are just immediately taken off the board, and that unit is destroyed in fear.
God, I am so thrilled.
Well,
I told you I would crush you. Oh, no, I shouldn't taunt because now I've taunted. It's going to be a reversal of fortune, and something terrible is going to happen.
And this is really bad for me. So you've eliminated more than half of most of the group. So I'm only adding 1 for their health.
Right.
And that's it. So the dice have to come up 8 or more.
Well, you might do it.
8 or more. Come on. 9. Yes, they're in the game.
See? They're foolish enough to stay in the...
Only lost almost everybody.
Yeah, take this cadaver.
Right, thank you. Okay, well,
We have a clean board, and now go ahead and attack my
would have
elephants.
preferred to keep the really would have preferred to keep the crossbows rather than that group, I think. But they've got you bottled up. So yeah, I'm gonna have the pikes. Yeah, I'm gonna have the pikes go as far forward as they can. Try to get in melee combat there.
All
I
right.
don't see anything else to do. And these guys have to. These guys can't usefully get out of the way, and these guys will just stand here in order to take full shots. So, am I within 12 inches? Is the question. You got the good tape measure?
No, you have all the tape measures.
Sorry. Okay, am I within 12 inches?
Oh, I bet you are here.
You are correct. Yeah, that's easily, right? Wonderful. Blam.
And I think this was 10 or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's clearly
Yeah.
less than 12. Awesome. Okay, great.
There you go. I'm sorry, I'm moving your army.
Yeah. Now he's the same size as these guys, so I will get all 5 guys
Right.
in contact. And that's it. So these guys are going to fire at the middle elephant's unit, and I think he's more than 3 inches away from anybody, so I don't have to split up attacks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's less than 3 inches. Yeah. And these guys will melee, and these guys will melee. So there's that.
There you go.
How far away are the crossbows? Are they less than... So my
There
range
was
with them
10.
is-
There were like 10
Good,
or 11.
good. And my range is 18, so 9 inches would be short range.
Yeah, I think you're still in long range.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, well...
It's long range. It's maybe that one single figure.
That
But don't
one
worry about
guy.
it. We're calling it long range.
So you can't actually get them because my...
Hmm?
My war elephants... oh no, they're armor 5.
They're armor 5.
Oh, I thought they were armor 6.
They are not. So I can't hit with 6s. Remember that when crossbows, I guess they only get 1 attack, right? Right. Other archers, right, I forgot about that. Other archers get 2, but they're a little slow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 9 dice, and in order to score hits, I do need 6s.
Yep.
I'm going to roll this 3 times. 6s. Nope. Nope. And no. So unfortunately, no hits from the crossbows. These pikes here, again, pikes in the open are attacking with 2 dice per figure. So I'm rolling 6 dice, and I do need 4s. I need 4s.
Oh, my God!
3 6s. 3 6s. I'm going to do that again. More high numbers, and 1 more.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because...
2 dice per figure.
2 dice per figure.
So same thing here. So there's 5 in contact, and rolling 2 per figure, so I'm getting 10 dice.
You need 5s.
On these guys, and I do need 5s. 5s. There's 2 hits.
Do you have,
I do.
Oh, man. They are going to get trampled next.
Now I do. Their health is 6, so they did until I score 6 hits on it. That elephant stays in the game. So I get 5 more dice. I do need 5s.
Oh my God!
That's pretty good.
Oh my God!
So 3 more hits.
5.
If I'd scored 1 more, I would have eliminated
Jesus.
that group.
I'm gonna have to take care of those pikes. Lickety split.
And on this side, same thing. 10 attacks.
He's giving me a hot flash. That's how bothered I am. Oh my God!
3 hits.
Gonna have a Jesus Christ.
3 hits, a 5 and 2 6s. Oh, so exciting! And if I can get 3 more, I would love to get 3 more on this batch. Wipe it out. Come on, you can do this. Okay, actually, there's 2 right there, and there's 1 die fell off the table, so I'll re-roll that. Come on! No!
Jesus!
5 hits total. Okay. Would have liked 1 more hit, but that's all right on either one.
So I need to do a morale check for my pikes.
Correct. So the way the elephants are, since there's only 1 unit, since there's only 1 figure per unit, she makes no morale checks for the elephants. They stick in the game. So you're kind of cheating, basically. But the pikes...
I didn't design a goddamn game, alright? Let's just be very clear about this.
So, I will point out that we have an extra episode coming up because we did confessionals before the game started about like what we were picking before we knew what the other one was doing and what our strategies were going to be.
Apparently, Dan has like an expose of like 3 hours. Mine is like 1 minute. I'm going to kill him, is basically what I say.
So morale checks.
Morale checks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Divide by 4 is 1 plus 1 for health. So you're only adding 2. Your dice need to come up 7 or more, or that unit is gone.
Oh my God! Please.
Please roll low sometime, please.
Damn it!
Damn it!
7 exactly. All right. So
it is your turn. Declare movement if you wish. This is not going so well.
So elephants in melee attack at +2 to hit.
Correct.
And your pikes are 4.
Yep.
So we need a 2 to hit them.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. And they are no longer having the pike advantage because we're already.
The defensive interrupt is not an issue.
Is not an issue, right?
I still will get 2 attacks as long as I'm just on in
gotcha.
the open, but the defensive attack does not happen.
Okay.
The interrupting attack for you Magic the Gathering players.
I was just. So if I move my elephants, I can only shoot 2, right?
Correct. And you have to move less than half in order to do the math.
So I'm not gonna move. No one's gonna move.
Okay.
All right. So these 2 elephants are gonna trample you guys. So instead of using the archers, I'm gonna. So and how many dice do I roll? Still 4 for that, or?
Correct.
So it's 4 dice for melee. That
correct.
And the 2 is the hit.
Yeah.
Oh
correct. Correct.
Awesome.
Would you like to rotate so it's harder for me to get at your rear? So like you could rotate like this, and then it's harder for me to, because I'm probably going to wrap around on the next turn.
I think I'm going to crush you at this turn.
Okay, so you just want to. Okay, so just expose your rear. That's fine. The confidence is good. Confidence looks good on you.
I hate it when you try to be helpful because I never know if you have like a little trick up your sleeves. Fine, I'm going to rotate and trample you. Full on. I'd say I can barely fit here.
You're right. That's a little awkward. Oh, you're moving my unit. Oh, that's like 1,000 kilometers.
1,000 kilometers. Shut up. All right, the pikes are. It's going to be pike on pike. How many do I have left?
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Would you like to wrap around these guys on the sides?
Sure, whatever.
Totally legitimate.
So they get 2 per guy.
And what's that? What are those elephants in the middle doing?
They're gonna shoot you crossbows again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, they get 2 per guy.
So I'm gonna do this 3 times. So and I need 4s.
You do. Yep.
Do this 3 times.
I think this is a much shorter game than last time.
Ooh, 3 hits.
Oh my God!
They're all gone.
No, for Pete's sake.
All right.
All right. So there is a big advantage in Book of War. There's a big advantage in being the first to get into contact in melee, and Isabelle has succeeded in making that happen.
Now we gotta trample the pikemen. So this, I need 2 to hit.
Correct.
Oh, 3 hits. And then pikemen here.
Yeah.
Two
Let's see some
hits.
ones. Let's see some ones. A lot of ones. I feel a lot of ones.
Ah, man! Just 3 hits.
3 hits.
I think my elephant might die next turn.
Yeah, I'm certainly hoping so. All right, so they stomp all over my right.
Wait, I'm not done.
Yep, right.
I'm still shooting. This is in long
That's still
range,
long
so I
range.
need 5.
You need 5. You get 4 days. Here come the ones. I feel the ones happening right now.
I don't feel the ones coming.
I feel
you know the
3
problem? I got a 1 before because I didn't shake enough. 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah. All right. Okay. So this unit in the center is wiped out. I'm happy about that. So be it. Morale checks for these crossbows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 is 2 plus 1 for the health 3. I'm adding 3. Yes, still in the game. These pikes here, kind of important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 3 is 2 plus 1 for. I'm adding 3. So I need a 6 on the dice. Come on, 7. 7 still in the game. That's good.
Damn it. So it's going to be the same for that. It's
Correct.
The same.
Correct. So I need 6 on the dice. Come on. Oh shit.
Oh, they're gone.
All right. So these guys get crushed.
Oh yeah.
Flee in various directions.
I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good about this.
All right. All right. All right. So these guys are going to wrap around that, what's really a force of elephants. Do you think these guys are within 45 degrees of this unit, or do I need to pivot?
I think you need to pivot.
Okay, so I'm going to just pivot a little bit to get them within 45 degrees.
So does that mean you lose some attacks?
Ah, shit! Yes.
I mean, you're kind of almost at 90, you know?
No, I'm not at 90. That's ridiculous. It's like, here's 45 on these guys, like this. Archers are supposed to only be able to shoot within 45 degrees of their front. And so, Isabelle's pointing out, if I need to adjust a little bit for these guys, and then I actually lose half their attacks, which sucks. But the armor on the elephants is terrible for me, so I'm going to do that. I will do that. I'll pivot a little bit and get in position. I got to move forward. I can't move backwards when I do this. I'm moving a little bit forward. Acceptable?
That's fine.
And then these guys are going to wrap around what's really a 2 inches wide elephant figure there. Bring 3 guys. So the rule is I can bring up to 3 per side. So I'll bring this guy around here. And crossbows. So am I within 9 inches? Yes. Clearly short range?
Yes.
Lose half my attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 3 dice. But I only need 4s to hit. 4s. Come on.
Oh!
All hits. 4, 6, 6. So you lose 3 figures.
Duh! Face first. Duh!
And then these guys here, this seems pretty likely. I'm going to 1, 2, they
It's pretty likely.
10 dice? 12 dice. I get 12 dice, and I do need 5s. I'll roll this 3 times. I need 5. Just a single 5. Just a single 5 or 6. There you go. They're destroyed.
Elephant killer.
We'll just remove this from the table. So there's 10. What really a figure represents 10. That's actually 10 war elephants with a whole bunch of guys on their backs, and they've all been murdered.
They have been murdered.
You brought them.
That's
you know,
exactly
you brought them
what it
into a
is.
terrible situation. So
Murdered.
I mean,
Murdered.
if
elephants.
I'd known that you don't like animals and are willing to send them into danger for your own vile purposes, I wouldn't have been quarantined with you. Allow me to do the math on the morale check. Okay,
Yeah. Let's move along.
3 remaining divided by 3 dead is 1 plus 1 for the health. So you're landing 2.
7. I need to shake this a lot.
Nail it!
7!
Damn it! That's the second time you rolled exactly what you need.
You know, in French, we say that people who are cuckold have a lot of luck.
What? You're calling me a cuckold?
No!
What?
I'm lucky, so I'm the one who's been cuckold.
What?
In French,
That
we
doesn't make
say
any
that
sense.
if you're lucky in games, it means you're not lucky in love. Right? Oh my God.
Man, this got really dark. This got like incredibly dark.
No!
This was supposed to be
It's a culture lesson. Oh my God. Jeez Louise.
Jeez.
Okay. So,
It's your turn. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Declare your movement.
So how does it work for hills? You move at half the rate?
Every step up costs an additional 2 inches. Now,
So
for mounted types, that's doubled. So for pikes, it would cost 2 inches per step.
So it cost me 4 inches just to get here.
Yeah.
So, and if I move to here and then up, like that.
You gotta, that had you.
So what's my movement? It's 12.
Yeah.
Or I can do. Can I fit here?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a frontal attack.
Okay.
So does that?
We gotta measure.
Does that cost me anything?
And what are your elephants? You can declare first, right?
Oh,
Declare first.
and my elephants are gonna basically trample the remaining pikes.
Lovely.
So so he's gonna come around and trample the guys.
Great.
Okay.
Great. So yeah, okay. So a little bit complicated. So you want to move these guys? Where would you like to have them?
So I'd like to have them here,
Okay.
basically.
So I'm going to measure from the outside guy. So moving like this costs about 3 inches.
Okay.
Agreed.
And then 2 and 2.
Yeah, so that's a total of 7.
Seven.
Right, 7.
Seven
And
plus
then you have
whatever
another
that is.
4.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you have enough.
So is that enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cost about 11 inches total.
Okay. So we put
So
them,
I'm just going to move these
Yeah.
back a little bit so you can do this.
I don't know if they're gonna stay on the cardboard, but okay.
You know, maybe for visibility purposes,
Yeah.
that's better.
Just put them on the
Yeah,
load. That's fine. We know
That's
we know
fine.
where
They're
they
in
are.
contact. Yeah.
And then these guys. So he's gonna turn.
Great.
And trample.
Great.
And then. So what is that costing me? 3?
If you move forward, it costs 2 inches because that's 1.5. 2 inches because that's how big they are.
Okay, and then like this.
Yeah.
And then I can go like this.
Yes, I agree.
And can we assume that they're in contact with all of them?
Sure, absolutely. Let's do that.
Is that okay? Do you get an attack of opportunity?
Well, yes, I do. I'm really glad you asked because if I check very carefully, yes.
Do you really?
Yes. Pikes get an interrupt when attacked. And it says here, if I look carefully at the draft version too, it says double damage versus large types. So every hit I score at this moment with their big long pikes with the butt stuck firmly into the hard ground causes 2 hits. Causes 2 hits. And yes, I get a special interrupting attack at this moment as your mounted types run into my pikes. So we'll say that there's 3 figures on each.
Yeah.
3 figures on each. And they get 2 dice each. So I'm rolling 6 dice. I still need 5s to hit, but every 5 that comes up counts as 2 hits. Oh, I'm so excited. This is why you bring pikes in the open.
I totally forgot about that shit. I got so excited. I should have just shot them. Why did I do that?
So I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this 2 times.
That was a rookie
I do
mistake.
need 5s. That was a little bit of a mistake.
That was a total rookie mistake.
Okay, so on these close elephants, they already have 5 hits on them.
I know,
so
he's
even
gonna
just
die.
a single 5. Oh, 5, 6, 6. I wasted so many hits. That was actually, that alone would have killed a whole unit of elephants.
Shut up!
That was worth 6 damage.
Why did I do
Knocking
that?
out my own guys.
I lost the game.
You got overexcited. You got overexcited. So same thing here. If I get 3 hits, if 3 hits come up, I eliminate that unit of elephants with the interrupting pike defense. Roll this twice. Come on, I need 5s or 6s. There's 1 hit, so that's 2 damage. I need 2 more hits. Come on. There's 1 more hit, so that's 4 damage. I do not eliminate that unit. Remove these elephants from the game.
Why did I do that? That was so stupid. That was seriously stupid. I am so mad at myself for doing that. I don't know why I did that. I totally, because you know I was in melee before and that wasn't happening, and so I totally. Anywho, I'm gonna fucking trample the shit out of you.
So
now.
it is your turn.
So now 2 will hit.
And you are moving into combat actually, so you do get increased. You do get increased
That's
dice.
right.
So you get 6 dice. You get 6 dice.
Well, I'll roll this twice, and I need 2 to hit.
Correct. 2 hits. And
4
2 more hits.
Okay. So
I actually might be misremembering the rules because I might be like I might come back later and go the elephants weren't supposed to get the special charge attack. I think that might possibly be the case. I might be being too generous here. I might have just lost the game due to rules misinterpretation.
no, he lost the game because I made a mistake. I mean, I lost the game because I made a mistake.
Well, I don't think you're losing the game.
I am losing the game.
You're not losing the game.
I am losing the
I
game.
don't think you are.
Okay, Pikes on your crossbows.
Right. Now you only get 1 attack because you're in the
one attack
rough.
because I moved.
No, it's because you're in the rough. Pikes only get 2 attacks in the open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you, a 5?
4.
4?
4 is my armor.
Do I get any kind of like pike advantage?
No, not on this.
1 hit.
1 hit. Plan. All right, now it's morale check time. So this is technically, even though I got my interrupting attack, it's technically Isabelle's turn. So here's my morale check for the crossbows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. I can't lose that.
Okay.
Okay, but here 2 divided by 4 is 0 plus 1 for the health. I'm only having 1, so I do need this to come up 8 or more.
8.
This would be, come on, 8 or more! 12 boxcars! 12. They are emboldened. They're emboldened.
I don't know why.
by
They
your
have like
error.
a giant elephant in front of them.
Well, they just killed 10, 12, 14.
Right. So now they're like, oh, look at us. We can kill an elephant.
These guys are now in melee, so I'm going to have these guys wrap around, and I can't shoot when I'm in melee. You know, your elephants are supposed to be able to shoot in melee, and we forgot about that.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Damn it. Even when you're moving. Okay, great. We're going to do that right now. Take 2 more attacks on my pikes.
But I need a 4 for the archers, right?
Yeah.
1. So now...
my boxcars would still win morale.
So you have 1 guy.
Which represents 10. It's 1 figure which represents 10 guys.
Oh, we know.
With big long spears, and they're all brothers.
They're not brothers.
They're all brothers.
That's not a Hollywood movie.
And they're all named Alphonse.
No, they're not.
They're 10 brothers, and their names all start with A.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's Alphonse and Andrew and Antony and Anthony and...
You said Anthony
Amorite.
twice.
No, I said Antony, and then I said Anthony is what I said. So those guys are in melee, and these guys are going to wrap coming down the hills because they can't shoot. So there's that. Oh, God, the elephants. The elephants are... everybody wants the elephants, but they're complicated. They're a little complicated. Yes, and now we are fighting. So, oh, jeez.
Moving the hill again! I just want to point
everybody's
out.
on the hill. So I'm going to roll for my pikes. So here are 2 dice, and I do need 5s, but if I can get 2, I'll kill them. If hypothetically, if this comes up 5 and 6 right now, I wipe out those elephants.
If you wipe out my elephant, I'm done.
Oh! I missed it by 1 hit. I got a 4 and a 5.
God.
So the crossbows pull out short swords and they start stabbing your pike guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your line is broken up. And I get under the pikes and they can't. 6.
Right. Don't get so excited.
And your armor is 4, so I need 4s of armor. Okay, 2 hits. You only have 3 guys there, and I've eliminated them.
All right, this is a problem.
So no morale check. So this unit was totally wiped out, and your elephants have 1 single hit left.
So this is the question, though.
Yeah.
So I'm in melee, obviously, with
Right.
your pike,
Yeah.
but can the archers shoot your crossbows?
Yes, at half dice. Yeah, it says.
So only 2.
Correct. Elephant archers make half dice shot in melee, is what it says.
Okay.
So get a 2 dice attack.
But I can shoot the
Yeah.
crossbows.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna shoot the crossbows, and I'm gonna try to trample the last pike.
Right.
So I need 4 dice for the pike.
Correct.
So I need a 2.
Correct. Yeah.
So he's gone.
Okay.
So then 2, and I need 5.
Let's check the range here.
I think I'm in long range still. No. Oh no, maybe not.
You were in short range.
I'm in short range.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in short
So
range.
what are you? 5, 4?
4s.
4.
Yep, 4s.
Okay.
Wearing padded leather armor. Armor is 4. You get 2 dice. Oh!
2 guys. All I need you is to not do your morale check.
So
And
4
we're done.
divided by 2 is 2 plus 1 for health. Okay, so the dice need to come up 6 or more.
He's going for the team measure.
So, yeah, the dice come up 6 or more. They're still in the game. 6 or more. No! 5! Ow!
I win!
Oh, shit.
I win even I made a horrible mistake.
Shit.
Oh, thank God. That was so stupid. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that was harrowing.
I missed it by 1 pip. Like if I missed killing those guys by 1 pip, and I missed my morale check by
Limping
1
back
pip.
to camp.
So you actually so out of the 10 elephants that used to be there, only 2 actual elephants return.
Hey, where are the other elephants?
Yeah, they all got they so once again, Book of War has come down to one single figure and one single pit on the dice.
Had I not made that mistake, it would not have been so razor thin.
On the other hand, I'm not sure whether I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to give the elephants the charge bonus.
Gotcha.
Because they're not the horses can get this accelerated fast movement, and elephants are going to be this lumbering. They don't go into a run. So I actually think what I have in the code is to not give that. But since I couldn't distinctly remember, I wasn't going to rule against you here.
Right.
But I think I didn't want to do that. So anyway, you have won. There you go. So I'm a little disappointed here tonight. I thought I was going to get a repeat victory.
You can't be the same all the time. You can't crush me every single time. Would you like to change your secret confession now?
Oh, you can't. It's in the can. You can't. So that would be unfair. And I will say that terrain was about what I was hoping for too. That was about as good terrain as I could hope. So so what I will actually tell what my confession was. Is a lot of war games are broken when you bring a lot of the cheapest unit type, and pikes and crossbows are almost the cheapest unit type in the game. And so partly I wanted to test was, does Book of War get broken in that same way by bringing a whole lot of really cheap units? And
you know, the funny part is that when I was actually looking at my army this afternoon, I was considering buying a shitload of really cheap infantry. And then I was like, those games are kind of boring. I'm not going to do that. And I like the war elephant, so I actually bought that. My confessional, I thought I would be able to actually have pikes with each elephant unit. So I thought I was going to be able to break up and have like 3, 4, 3 in front of each elephant, so I would have like more movement. Because the pikes had to stick together, I was a little bit more.
In this game, you can't mix different types, because then it's like if they're different armor, which one is getting hit, and if they have different health, which one takes the hits. And
that makes sense. That makes sense. I just I don't know why I was. I don't read the rules. I let Dan tell me the rules, on the spot. I am an artist. I'm just like, what? Rules? No.
So we are currently, that was a short game. That was only 1 hour.
That's right.
So, Book of War games do go pretty fast, generally speaking. And, other types of war games might take 3 or 4 hours, but generally speaking, this might only take an hour, as you just saw. And we are currently tied at the end of episode 2 at 1 game to 1.
That's right.
And next week will be a different story. We'll be back in episode 3 with maybe new armies, or maybe the same armies. You don't know. You can't tell. And we will see who breaks the tie on week 3.
That's right.
Well played.
Well played.
Well played, yeah.
See, we can even shake hands because
we've
been quarantined together, so whatever he's got, I've got at this point.
And we're going to go wash our hands immediately because we're psycho about that. Yes, thank you very much to Isabelle, and thank you very much to Yali. And if anybody has been watching or chatting, thank you so much. And we will see you in another week for episode 3 of Dan and Isabelle's Book of War playtest.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe.